Okie dokie, we're back with more Devil May Cry 3. This is the best Devil May Cry so far. I've been enjoying it quite a bit more, although it has still quite a bit of jank. The game is extremely quiet in my ears, so I'm going to try to turn it up a bit here. It's still really quiet. Let me know if it gets too loud later. I'm trying to turn it up a bit here.
This is amazing!
This guy.
Even the Devil Boy is no match for it. Whoa. Oh, whoa. You're not going to shoot me, are you? If you do, I'll die. You know?
If that's what it takes to shut you up, it bugs the crap out of me when someone talks more than I do.
Don't act so rashly, my boy. I've got a doozy of a story for you. But if you snuff out my voice like that, I won't be able to tell it now, will I? Thought I was a goner for sure. Oops. You saw it too, didn't you? That huge tower jutting out of the ground. That thick shaft that causes women to shudder is actually a tunnel, linking the demonic domain to the human world. And of course, your brother Virgil is the one who controls it by using your mommy's amulet.
Amulet?
He's headed to the control room in the basement. If you don't hop down there quick like a bunny, he'll open the gate to hell. Isn't that
a bad thing?
Scary thought?
Gate to Hell seems pretty open already.
Oops. I forgot to mention one teeny little item. That gizmo there is actually the key to move forward. But the tricky thing is, it sucks the souls of those who hold it. So I think you'd better hurry.
So,
But
health is
in
draining.
return for your soul, it'll give you power. Marvelous, isn't it? Just let your young spirit drive you, and go for it!
Cool.
Wish you would have told me that in the first place. You big mouth moron.
Hunter and Hunted. Reclaim the bridge before the soul is lost forever. Sure. He who holds this broken device is irradiated and their soul is drained in exchange for power. So I'm constantly taking damage, but I'm also constantly devil triggered? Where do you want me to go, game? It's already a bad sign. Press B at the door. Okay. I'm going to get enough healing. Outpace this, I guess we'll see. I'm getting enough healing to outpace the damage here. Looks like an explodey thing. Let's see what else I was supposed to do is shoot it off of him. explosion not hurt me, but it also doesn't hurt that bad, so maybe it's fine. Statue. There's a thing down there. Can I not get down there? Guess not. The basic locomotion in this game is so strange because, like, it gives you all of this, like, movement tech, but then there's invisible walls everywhere, and you're only really scripted to be able to use, like, even the double jump to get to some very specific ledges and places. I don't know if that's just like an artifact of its time, that like the modern Devil May Cry games just make jumping a context-sensitive action and give you like a impotent, Uncharted, Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto in-place hop when you press it any other time, right? But I guess like being able to do this is cool for combat, so maybe that's why it's there. I honestly think more games would benefit from having all jumping be a context-sensitive button press. Unless if you made like Mario Odyssey or something where jumping around is like a core mechanic and like the inner physics are really, really well done and apply all over the place, and there's multiple different ways to reach platforms, right? Altar of Evil. Okay, it's the pathway to the Altar of Evil. I read that as saying it's the Altar of Evil pathway. I have to shoot these things until they turn to stone, and I can kill them. All right, sweet. He is blast. Stop splitting. Is this a showtime? They've increased health drops from enemies during this sequence. We have a section where you're permanently in double triggers, kind of cool. A lot of these enemies are short to kill normally. God, the camera angle keeps changing as I'm trying to jump between these Castlevania cogs. I still can't believe that the original Devil May Cry was just straight up gonna be a Resident Evil game. Glad they were like, I think this is a different thing from Resident Evil. I guess Resident Evil after that became its own weird thing anyway, like Resident Evil 4 and beyond, but... Blocking kick. I can stop him from blocking. Can you hit him while he's swinging? From behind, maybe? really hope I never have to fight this guy when I don't have infinite Devil Trigger. A rotating bridge. Because a big advantage of this is now I'll understand Beautiful Joe slightly more if we ever play that on stream. That is Devil Trigger. A character that's not but is inspired by Dante.
Talk about horsepower. A chicken race with a horse, huh? Fair enough.
Oh no, I hope I haven't been muted this whole time.
First chicken, now gladiator.
Sorry about that, I've been talking for a while.
This just keeps getting better and better. Too bad there's nobody here to enjoy the show!
Alright, I'll try to summarize what I said for possibly the last 15 minutes. I was saying that the part where you have a weird key that makes a bridge rotate, but for some reason it's draining your soul and puts you permanently in Devil Trigger is really weird. And I'm curious if the later Devil May Cry games kind of keep the structure of this one in the first game. Oh, okay. I don't know why I got muted him. At least it wasn't the whole stream. Thanks for telling me. Words like slowly, sort of? That's cool. At least I know what to do, kind of now. And I died. Try it again. Whoa, that's pretty far back. Hold on. Maybe it's not as far as I thought. Okay, never mind. Oh, but just a certain number of shots that causes him to stop. There you go. I think it was always dodge or just keep backing up like that. After I hit him a certain number of times with the gun, he stops his phase. It's an attack I can probably dodge next time. Keep shooting him for almost no damage. I think I staggered him. You know that boss last episode that like, took way more damage from a certain part of his body, like out of nowhere? Enemies having certain body parts being weaker was completely brand new mechanic as far as I can tell. Yay, staggered. The slow, dramatic head turn to horse boss. Dante turned into a horse now. It has the slow time balls. Quicksilver. Geryon, okay. This gives you more freedom in battle to try out different tactics and combos. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that supposed to be what I meant to use for that statue that I almost broke my hand on? I was trying to get the triple S combo and maintain it. I was like, this doesn't seem possible. Maybe I'm supposed to use a style that slows down time. So I have to get to a specific statue to switch to that.
Seed of Sparta. I told you that I remember
Call me
your
Seed?
righteous scent. No matter where you went, you could never hide from me. You're not the one I faced before. But this smell, there are two of you.
There's two of them.
Excellent Sparta had two sons.
What? So I just know that Virgil's getting upgrades too. Okay. I'll take a B. Stuff just happens in Devil May Cry. Don't question it. It's fine. It's like the essence of storytelling from the point of view of a person who just kind of expects you to exist in their brain. You're like, yeah, whatever. There's a you know, an orb that you need to rotate this bridge, and it drains your soul, and it turns you into a devil for like 7 minutes. It's fine. Chaos's warm welcome, battle of blood and of brothers. Try this new style. Quicksilver. How does that work in practice then? It's weird that they made it a style, so you can't use it all the time. You have to activate it from a... So this removes my dodge, which is probably bad. Maybe I can use it instead of dodging. Let me finish getting Trickster leveled up. Let me save up for another blue orb. Wishing I could articulate my thoughts better about Devil May Cry. I've played, like, the first one was only like 7 or 8 hours long. I played like 5 hours of this one. I think I feel similarly about Bayonetta as I feel about this. I don't think it's bad. Like, I'm not having a bad time when I'm playing the games, and I don't think that they're bad games. But something just feels off in a way that I can't put my finger on. Like, it's cheesy and corny, which is great. Like, I'm all about that kind of game and that kind of story. Like, ridiculous, over-the-top, kick-flipping off rockets type stuff. It might be that it's, like, sending me signals through its level design and, like, the lore on items that you pick up and names of areas and some of the dialogue that, like, it is meant to be taken somewhat seriously. But then it keeps telling me, no, don't. Like, this is silly. This is a spectacle brawler, you know. You're here for the combo fights. Even het Mihaj. So the summary is that it feels like the kind of game where the developer is not interested in easing you into their experience at all. They just kind of assume that you also exist in their brain, and you know who all these characters are, right? You know how they should make you feel. And I played a lot of games, not just Japanese games, actually a lot of like indie Western games have this problem. They'll like have like their cast of OCs or whatever, and the game isn't terribly interested in like introducing them to you as a new player or getting you on board with who they are. But it might be that it feels weirder that that's in Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry is like this AAA title from Capcom. There's a lot of people involved in making it. You think someone on the team would be like, why is this bridge rotating orb draining my soul? Is this like a reset the light puzzle? I think it does. You can't like rotate these, right? I can only destroy them. Yeah, I wonder if I would like it better if, like, Dante didn't talk and none of the characters talked. I don't think there's... because nothing is pointing at this laser, so just destroying the lasers isn't going to do anything, right? I can't rotate them or move them as far as I can tell. There's something about this puzzle that I'm clearly not grappling with. Okay, hold on, that might be... I think I can get that to work. This might just be optional. Open Opens the door to the lair of judgment. This just must be a red herring then. Okay. I'm worried that that's not true and it actually doesn't matter in some way.
Come on, Nip.
It came from originally. Didn't hear before. Whatever's in there, I can't do anything with it yet. There's something up here. I can rotate this. Let me just jump up to it. Okay. City and Path. Enough yet. Offer up the Orahalkin. Cool.
Why isn't this working? Is there something missing? Must more blood be shed?
You seem to be in a bad mood.
Dante.
So, my mother's amulet is the key that unlocks the door to the demon world.
Makes sense.
Good plan, Pop.
Just the opposite, actually. Originally, it was the key to the demon world, but was given to humans as a gift.
It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. More importantly, I've come all this way. I'm sure you have time for one more game, right?
Why not? After all, we share the same blood. I'll just use more of yours to undo Daddy's little spell.
So, you want a piece of me, literally? Okay, bro. Come and get it, if you can.
I immediately because I have no weapons.
Is my opponent.
Maybe I'm meant to use a time slot in. We'll see.
You will not forget this devil's power.
We're all double triggering now? Did I waste all my double trigger? Very unusual. because I can't still knock him down. That's fair. Die again in a second. Yeah. I think I'll have a guess on what to do next time, maybe? Just need to get him to waste his ability, right? Shouldn't taunt me while you're in your temporary game mode. Maybe it only goes away after he does a certain number of attacks. Maybe it's based on me hitting him, I have no idea. Based on attack count, I don't need that.
Rest in peace.
Typical attack.
You are not worthy as my opponent.
I'm gonna die next time he touches me. And we're dead. Should be better prepared next time though. You will not prevent this devil's power. I'm trying to find out if he does, in fact, de-transform if I don't attack him at all. Because I can shoot him, maybe. It's free. That's way too much damage there. I need to get it back.
Rest in peace.
Pretty in the theory that it's attack count. He does have a certain number of attacks. For sure. Yep. Got a little bit further that time. Big problem is if he catches me in a combo where he ends with a dive kick, I'm basically hosed.
forget this devil's power.
If we not forget this devil's power. That's the combo that kicks my ass and you get the whole thing off.
Rest in peace.
Good combo on. We should be okay, I think.
You are not worthy as my opponent.
Oh, shit. Can he get some health regen during his devil trigger? I'm not sure. That was a cool fight. I do like a lot of the boss fights in this. Some of them are really precise, some of them are super button mashy.
Sorry, but this is no place for a little girl. So beat it.
Shut up! You forced him into this.
Is that what you think? Foolish girl.
Bravo! Bravo! I never dreamed that things would go so smoothly. Well done, everyone. Well done.
You.
Don't be a bad girl, Mary. Or you can expect a spanking from Daddy later. Just as gonna spank you, but spank you on the
Insane
butt.
buffoon! I don't know where you came from, but you don't belong here.
Now leave!
Zowie, that was close. But you've taken quite a trouncing today, haven't you, Virgil? You could have chopped me into confetti by now if you were in tip-top condition.
Damn you!
You have lost.
Because you underestimated humans.
What?
What's going on?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Good girl. Pure and innocent. Just like your mother.
You bastard!
It's time for your spanking, my
Okay, he
dear.
was doing it. So that guy was dead.
You want to know why the spell didn't break? Virgil? You have the 2 amulets and Sparta's blood. You had everything you needed to unleash the evil.
I told you before, I don't like anybody who has a bigger mouth than mine.
You are wounded and weak. Even I can do this to you.
2 amulets. A set of Sparta's blood. Now, I need one more key. He sacrificed 2 two things to suppress the tremendous force of this tower. His own devil's blood and a mortal priestess. I needed you, in whose body flows the same blood as the sacrificed woman. His spell cannot be undone without your blood.
It was quite a ride, you know. If any of you had died before getting here, our little plan would have gone to waste. Ha! Therefore, my job was to make you battle each other in order to weaken you. But at the same time, I had to guide you here and make sure that you were kept alive. I even went so far as dressing like a complete idiot. It's time for bed, Mary. You can visit your dear mother. Whoa!
Try me.
It's time for the clown to bow out, Arkham.
Dude, the show's over.
Impressive. I expected nothing less from the Devil's descendants. But aren't you forgetting something, Virgil? The spell is broken. What do you think will happen next? Let's welcome chaos.
Mish doesn't have to die. She's handling the wound really well.
Just sit and wait. Wait for the birth of a new god. I shall take over the power
Is he just using that
of
form because he feels like he's more threatening? She got impaled all the way through with the bayonet on the rocket launcher. That's fine. Alright, that's about 48 minutes. Washu has a bank building up from early wraps here, but it's because the stopping point in Devil May Cry 3 is kind of janky, so Washu, if you're watching in the future on YouTube, once you build up to a 2-hour bank, we'll try to do a 2-hour stream. I think that makes sense. She's fine. Future Marstead, it's Devil May Cry. Do your best. Hold right bumper to lock onto things, since sometimes you forget that that's a thing you can do.